Hey guys, this is Andrew with AJB Excavation. I wanted to do a quick walk around of our new Kubota 97-3 we just picked up a week ago. It has not been on a job yet. I just wanted to cover some of the features that I've seen on the internet, people talking about, but things that I think that are important for people to know that want to buy this and potentially want to use this on their jobs. And eventually we'll do a really in-depth review on this when we get some hours on it and can get an idea of what it can do. We also have this 75-2 that has about 1,800 hours on it, so it'll be a pretty good comparison knowing that, you know, how this machine reacts compared to what this will do. But first off, just wanted to cover this Kubota shockless ride. I have not used it on a job yet. Supposedly, it's going to let the loader arms float as you go across the job site with the heavy load in your bucket. I think that will be a major improvement compared to the 75-2, which it's a very rough ride, so I'll be looking forward to that. Something else that we have seen talked about a lot is the ability for the travel speed to be in 2-speed and change itself to the single speed when you make turns, also go into a pile, and then be able to jump back up into the second speed without having to change it out of 2-speed, which would be a big improvement from the 75-2. I don't know that I trust that feature, but it's something that they advertise that it's there. Other, big improvements I would say would be it has now LED lights front and back. It has the backup camera, which has definitely been desired on these machines for quite a long time. It actually works pretty well. I have no complaints about that. Again, I haven't used it much, but compared to the 75 with no backup camera, I think it's a big improvement. One of the biggest things I like about the serviceability of this machine is only one bolt to remove your radiator for it to swing out. This hood's exactly the same as the other ones, and you can service everything from just one bolt compared to a few bolts, and then this one just folds back, where this will have the hinge points and it will just slide open. So that'll be pretty exciting when we actually have to work on it. Moving around to the cab and the front side, this is a high flow model. We're definitely going to be doing some mulching with it, so we're going to purchase some upgrades to cover the couplers a little bit, cover the front lights. That'll be definitely important to do. The thing I have noticed about this that is a definite improvement over the 75 is the cycle time of the loader arms is dramatically improved. It's very, very fast. They advertise 20% faster up and down than any of its competition. I would say from just loading a few things with it and picking up, let's say, this pallet of salt, it is dramatically faster. It definitely would take some getting used to, but I'm really looking forward to having that. The auto leveling feature, which is on the 75, is also on this, which will definitely save the operator from dumping a lot of the material in his bucket into the cab. So looking forward to that for sure. When you make your way into the cab, some of the biggest improvements we've seen is this is a sealed cab compared to the 75, which is not. When you raise these bolts up, instead of it just hinging here, the entire cab is going to come up. It's a noticeably quieter ride. It's pretty simple to turn on and off. I don't necessarily love the touch screen. That's one of the things I liked about the 75-2, the simplicity of that, just with the key. The thing I'm glad Kubota did is they actually have this knob here that will allow you to cycle through the screen in case this ever did break. I didn't realize that it had that when I purchased it, so that's definitely a big difference. But let me get my code entered in here. So as you're into the machine now, the code's entered. The push to start button, definitely nice. It's pretty cold out here today, so you can hear it running now. This is with the door open, of course. Definitely think it's a little bit quieter than its predecessor, the 75. It has Bluetooth, all those things. The camera on it, there you can see the backup camera as you turn it on. Definitely an improvement from no camera, so we'll see how well that works. You can cycle through all of the vitals here, which I think is interesting. I don't know that I really need to know all of these statistics, but we'll see when we actually use it, how much we actually get into. The salesman that actually helped us learn about this machine, he walked us through the entire screen and what it can be used for. I don't know half of what it can do yet, but looking forward to learning and showing you guys kind of some differences on it. This model also has a heated seat with the buttons in the back. Here's your unlock button, your parking brake, some of the other features. It has an automatic stop button, which I think is interesting. It has these 2 ports up here for your charging. Has supposedly better HVAC than the 75 does. So I would say that would be a big improvement from the 75. The HVAC on that's kind of a little bit to be desired. All in all, this comes in right around 13,000 pounds, right around 97 horsepower. It has DEF compared to this machine here, which is sitting right around 9,075 horsepower, just under, with no DEF. We've used this machine hard, definitely taken care of it, but as you can see, the wear on it is pretty normal for a 4 or 5 year old machine, and I would definitely put this into service for another 4 to 5 years, easily to come. So looking forward to this into our fleet, what it can do for us. We're definitely going to be buying a mulching head to add that in, but doing bigger dirt work, I think this will definitely be a good addition. So I will do an in-depth review of this machine once I actually have some hours on it. I think you probably saw in the touch screen it has 1.6 hours. So we're going to put it to work this week and see how it does. So with that, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps. If you have any questions or things that I can maybe help you when you're trying to decide between this machine and the 75, I'd be more than happy to help. Looking forward to bringing you some other content about what all we do. I own a small excavation business here in Ohio, so stay tuned. Going to be providing more content about all the jobs we do, maybe review some of our other machines and bring you some hopefully helpful videos, as you're going along your journey learning the business and the excavation world. So with that being said, have a good one.